Welcome. Hey everyone, today we're doing a deep, confident dive into Claude Sonnet 4.5, what it is, why Anthropic calls it a breakthrough for coding and agentic workflows, and how you can start using it as a practical developer tool. First, the headline. Claude Sonnet 4.5 is being presented as Anthropic's most capable model, yet for building complex agents using computers and writing code. The team says it's the best coding model in the world, and that it brings substantial gains in reasoning, math, and domain knowledge for finance, security, and other professional tasks. A core claim that grabbed everyone's attention is autonomy and endurance. Internal tests and company materials show Sonnet 4.5 sustaining focused, autonomous work for 30-plus hours on complex tasks, a major jump from prior Claude releases. That extended runtime is exactly what enables it to run long, multi-step agent workflows without losing context or momentum. So what does that translate to practically? For developers and teams, Sonnet 4.5 means long-running task continuity. It can maintain multi-step reasoning over hours, which helps for big engineering tasks like feature implementation, long debug sessions, and multi-file refactors. Stronger code quality. The model produces higher quality code with fewer obvious bugs compared to older code-first models, meaning less manual patching and faster iteration cycles. Tool/IDE integration. Anthropic shipped improvements, VS Code extension, terminal tooling, and autonomous checkpoints, so Sonnet 4.5 can run inside developer workflows and IDEs, making it practical to let the model run as an assistant in your environment. On reasoning and domain expertise. Sonnet 4.5 shows measurable gains in mathematical reasoning and domain-specific knowledge. It behaves more like a domain expert in areas such as cybersecurity, finance, and legal text interpretation. That stronger grounding makes it useful not just for toy examples, but for real tasks where precision matters. Safety and alignment have also been a focus. Anthropic positions Sonnet 4.5 as their most aligned model to date, with improvements designed to reduce risky or misaligned outputs and better classifiers and guardrails for dangerous inputs and outputs. For teams concerned about production safety, this is an important step forward. It's not perfect, but it's a deliberate improvement in model behavior and guardrail tooling. Deployment and availability. If you're building in the cloud, Sonnet 4.5 is already rolling into major platforms. For example, Anthropic announced integrations like Amazon Bedrock, so you can access the model through hosted APIs and cloud ML services rather than only private infra. That lowers friction for startups and enterprises that want to leverage Sonnet's capabilities without complex ops. What kinds of workflows is Sonnet 4.5 especially strong at? Agentic automation, long-running agents that need persistent state, iterative improvements and tool use, terminals, web interactions, repo edits. Large engineering tasks, multi-file code generation, large refactors, or building a prototype product end-to-end with checkpoints and testing. Domain workflows, finance reports, security playbooks, legal drafting, areas that require factual precision and extended context. A few practical notes for developers. Use it for orchestration. Sonnet 4.5 excels when you combine it with a coordinator agent that handles retries, checks, and merging outputs. It's great for part of a multi-agent system. Checkpoint early and often, even with 30-plus hours of persistence. Design your pipelines so the model writes checkpoints and tests automatically. That guards against silent drift and makes debugging easier. Leverage extensions. Use the VS Code and terminal integrations for tight feedback loops when iterating on code. These integrations make Sonnet practical in day-to-day dev workflows. How about comparisons? Benchmarks and community tests show Sonnet 4.5 leading or matching other top code-first models on many coding and reasoning tasks, while also offering stronger agent and computer usage features, file system access, stepwise tool use. Real-world preference will still depend on cost, API policies, and exact task profile, but Sonnet 4.5 is clearly positioned as a top contender for production coding agents. A quick example of a practical flow. Spawn a coding agent powered by Sonnet 4.5 with repo access and test harness. Give a high-level objective, e.g., add SSO plus audit logging to this service. Let the agent plan. It writes a plan, opens files, runs tests, and writes commits. use a critic/verifier agent to run unit tests and security
So
checks, then loop back fixes to the coding agent. Because of Sonnet's extended runtime and tool integrations, you can run this loop far longer and expect more coherent multi-step progress than with previous models. Finally, the takeaways. Claude Sonnet 4.5 brings extended, production-grade capabilities for coding and agentic use, with strong reasoning, domain knowledge, and safety improvements. Its practical integrations and platform availability mean you can start testing it in your workflows today. Design agent pipelines with checkpoints, verifiers, and clear policies so you get reliable, auditable outputs across long runs. I'll be demoing Sonnet 4.5 in a follow-up video, walking through a live coding agent that runs in VS Code and integrates automated tests and Git commits. If you want that walkthrough next, say the word, and I'll drop the step-by-step demo. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and start experimenting with long-running agents. Start building.